And we're back with some more Rimworld. And today is it's the graduation day for Burke here. They've just become an adult at the age of 13. People age fast here on the Rim. And everyone has decided to pick Fast Learner. Came in at about 66%, so quite well liked. Alright, to go with that, we're going to get Melee Passion, because fighting is always good, and we were also going to go with plants and animals, namely because we don't have anyone to do animals. Plants will probably have someone to take over with, but cooking and artistry is already covered, and intellectual is definitely covered. It turns out this kid is like saw their mother studying too much and was like, you know what, I'm going to go the opposite way from them, while still being a fast learner. I don't know, kind of works. And done. Very soon they're going to get a coat, but what I want you to do is put on some clothes. That's got to be freezing. It's like -1 in here, and they're wandering around with a toque. Now that Burke has a coat and some clothing on, thankfully, we're going to immediately send them to enter the growth vat. Now, we could age them up this way. We're suggesting we use the chronophage thing. Downside of it, the target will suffer brain damage and fall into a coma, so there'll be a little bit of brain damage on Burke. I don't think that's a good message we want to send to people that join our colony. Hey, we'll age you up and give you brain damage. Alright, nutrition-wise, we're going to have to fill this with something, so there we go. There's 7.2 nutrition in there. It takes -3.3 a day. Ooh, that's not great. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit heavy on our food supplies, which are already a little bit low. I think I got to do hydroponics. The thing is, there is some land around the place we can grow on, but if we're going to be using sun lamps, we kind of need, well, at least regular soil. We could put one in here, but that's around the monument. I think what I'll do is I'll stick one in over in this section. Our base is slowly mutating. People say my bases are not organic. This one's pretty organic, I have to say. Now, let me see how we're going to wall this in. This thing down here is going to be a little bit of a problem. Might take a... Whoa, what are you doing down there? Oh, Boomalov self-tamed. Oh, Randy was trying to get you to walk through there. You just know it. The moment you touch one of those, they're going to rip you apart. Alright, I should probably zone people out of this area. But what we're doing is we're drawing in some shamblers, and we're going to use those shamblers to annoy this thing. This thing is currently killing everything in its radius, but I don't think we really care because it is a cold desert tile. Draw shamblers complete. Good job, War Machine. What was your speech like? The irrelevance of morality, inevitable fall of civilization, inevitability of decay, humanity's failings, and the bitter taste of truth. Oh, they are a salty 12-year-old. I hope their next trait gives them either psychopath or bloodlust. That would be really nice. Well, I mean, actually, nimble, psychically hypersensitive, give them bloodlust on top of that, and they will make an excellent war machine up front, just smashing people with a hammer. For the time being, I'm also smashing up as many rocks as possible. What I want to do is expand this area out here so we can increase food and... Shambler's approach. Well, your location is very convenient. There's 30 of them there. Brichette, how do you feel about making some robots very unhappy? Okay, let's try and get as many of them on board as possible. That's not all of you. Oh yeah, I think we got a lot. Perfect. Now, all we're going to do is drag them by the mechs. And then we might have to fire some shots. She should have the jump capacity to avoid any future problems. We just got to make sure our first shot hits. Can't mess this up. Okay, done. And I should make sure everyone stays inside. That would be a good idea. Right, do it. There we go. Oh yeah, that's got their attention. Let's go. Once we start jumping, they lose interest, and now they're aggroed over there. Exit. Problem solved. Well, they won't actually solve the problem, but it'll kill most of them and just leave us with a few scraps to mop up. We may want to actually... you know what? We'll bring the team over and we'll get them prepped. If we can kill most of these and get the rest tied up in melee combat, we'll just shoot over the heads. That should allow us to do some extra damage. Well, I think we're in decent range. I should turn off those... get those overlays. They're a little bit too much. Now, shoot that thing if you wouldn't mind. Oh, great. A little kid's coming towards us. That's... yeah, that's not great. Okay, you know what? Kill the kid. And then once you've killed the kid... I gotta make it so that kids can't show up in these raids. Oh. Can't have that guy. He's attacking Brichette. You know what? I think it's time to run. I just realized most of these things are dead. Yeah, you know what? Discretion, valor, the usual malarkey. I think it's time we ran. Yeah, that was awkward. I really thought they were going to last a little bit longer, but you know what? Zombies, just not as good as you think they are. Oh, they might actually kill... They killed their own defoliator. You know what that means? They're coming to our kill box. Well, great. You guys get some medical attention while we get the kill box prep for them. And we're just going to go with our usual plan here, though our plan will consist of less grenades this time. Just 2 regular grenades. Ooh. EMP, please. Ow. Don't trust me. How you doing, buddy? That was left shoulder. Left shoulder's fine. Okay. This is going to be the risky part. Okay, wait till that lance goes around the corner a bit. Shit. Ooh, yep, they've noticed. Okay, you're at 87, you're at 85, you're at 100. Oof. I kind of want to target this guy. Okay, that was risky as all hell. How you doing? That was... I'm sorry I put you through that. That was awkward. Ooh. And how are you guys doing? Done. Alright, perfect. In that case, we need to get you re-equipped with your regular weapons and get you back into play. In fact, I am thinking... Since this guy's the berserk one... Oh, shit, how you doing? I need to get her a death... what's that thing called again? Death refusal. I need to put a death refusal on Brichette, considering how much trouble we put her in. She is a vamp, which makes her tough, but she can still lose the brain. Alright. We need to go out here. That guy's basically acting as bait for now. So we want to use that bait to get that guy. Give me a second. Alright. EMP away, please. Why can't you shoot that? Oh, yep. Sorry, 1 second. These guys were holding grenades at one point, so it messes with their ability to shoot. Can you hit that? No, you cannot. Ooh. You can go there. And you can go there. Ooh. You're shooting at dumb shit, but that's fine for now. Oh yeah, pull back. How are we going to manage this? There's 2 of them in different locations. Oh. Open up the kill box again, maybe. Actually, no. I want to get these guys separated around corners and then kill them. And where did that even Lancer come from? I know what to do. Dumb shits. Right there, please. Attack him. And a quick EMP there. Excellent. I would have preferred to maybe grab this one first, but that worked out beautifully. Hey, you, go melee that down quickly. Quickly. Get up close. The rest of you, get outside. Might as well. So long as that thing's tied up in melee, it can't shoot. And done. Ah, that worked out pretty good. You just had to break down their numbers and make it a little bit easier. Yeah. Alright, we'll open the doors, get everything back to normal, reopen the kill box, and collect all the loot. I was about to try and do another one of these fairs, but we don't have enough wood. We would need 36 wood to make this work. So, yep, that was a mistake. I'm going to have to plant some trees. Research has been reassigned. We are now researching tree sowing, of all things. Great. We'll plant some out here when the time comes. For now, we are walling this in. We want to get up a 3rd geo-powered generator because, yeah, we just chew through power. Look, our batteries are literally going down. That's how much power we're spending, and that is with 2 geothermal power generators. Each one of those is producing 3.6, so that's, what, 7,000 watts of power? We have 3 solar to help us during the day, and 4 of these wind turbines, which are currently not doing anything, it seems. Yeah, we burn a lot of power, like just in gobloads of it. We're going to have to tap into every single geothermal generator, I think, on the map. According to the map, we got one more up here. We've got these two tapped. We're going to tap this one next, and then there is a fifth one over here. So that means we'll have 5 geothermal generators, and that's still not going to be enough power, I'd say, to keep us going. However, since it's a Friday, I decided it's time to do something stupid. Oh, damn it. I need to take this one thing outside and shoot it. You can... Yeah, take that over there, would you? Consuming packaged survival meals. Yep, that sounds about right. Oh, never mind. It got snagged. Oh, yeah, perfect. Bring it outside, and we can shoot that in a minute. In fact, there's a couple over there. No. Getting distracted. Yeah, I'm going to do some dumb stuff for the next while. The first dumb thing we're going to do is... Brandon, would you summon a mech threat for us? Summon a Diabolus. Yeah, it'll summon 1 Diabolus and 3 Milters. Go for it, buddy. That should allow us to... Well, we can use the chip that it drops to research the next level of mech tech. We also have, let's see, 1 lifter gestating at the moment. Clean Sweeper will be coming after that. Attracted by your mech band signals, an ultra-heavy mech from whatever hive will be arriving soon. Prepare. Yeah, whatever. Draw chambers complete. Boom love cell tamed. Defoliator ship taken care of. I'll leave those up there just so people know what's going on. Some people get a... I know it annoys some people leaving them up there, but if I don't leave them up there, some people get annoyed because then they don't know what happened when I was just sort of skipping between things. All right. I'm going to accept this one. Protect Carlos. Her friend, a 13-year-old war refugee, angered a machine persona somehow. People gotta stop letting kids near these things. A mech cluster twice the size of your normal ones will drop. Carlos will not do any work. Carlos appreciates quality accommodation and will gain goodwill with them as well if we do this. But I'm most important to do silent reformer. Yes, and a void sculpture. Yes, they will give us 6 elite mercenaries, but we'll have to feed and house them. They may die in battle without consequence. That's the part I like to hear. Except... Oh, and I should point out, this quest, it's 13 days before the shuttle arrives. So we have to hold them for 13 days, which means the mech cluster should drop in 7.5 days. It's a Friday. Let's have some fun. Let's blow some stuff up. You know what I mean? Okay, we've got Carlos over here. Carlos, we have already built you a bedroom. I started building this last episode. I was planning this out. Carlos, that is all yours. And we have a whole bunch of beds here for the rest of the crew. We have Lisa. Actually, what's your work abilities? None of you will do any work. Yep, patient and bed rest. Well, yeah. I think doctor care but no medicine is preferable for all of you, and... Huh. Yeah, Carlos can't attack. That seems very reasonable. Everyone else, get ready to kick butt. Oh, and Burke, we're changing you over to attack. How are we looking on the aging up front for War Machine? Ooh, 12 years, 27 days old. And Burke in here is now 13 and a half. They've only been in there a short while. They're already 13 and a half. Just got to leave them in there a while longer and make sure they get fed with meals consistently. Ah, Diabolus has arrived. That was barely any time at all. Where are you? There we go. Right, this guy, if I remember, just has a cannon, aims somewhere, spins up. Yeah. 3 Milters. You know what? I have just the team of disposable, trusted fighters to take care of this mess. Yep. If any of these die, it just reduces the stress on our food supplies, which is going to be pretty stressful, I will admit. We're going to have to summon some animals just to fill up the fridge. In fact, maybe we should start that animal summoning about now. Draw animals. How good can we make this? War Machine, get in there. Yep, that psychic sensitivity you've got going on. Actually, can we increase your psychic sensitivity a bit? Cleaning bug blood. Your childhood has just been amazing, I should say. Use Void Sight Serum, War Machine. Use Void Sight. Psychic sensitivity went from 180 to 225%. Excellent. That means War Machine. There we go. Now we just got to get you some chanters to go with that. 4 hours costs 10 bioferrite. Ritual, 10% chance that the animals will arrive as manhunters. I can live with that. There are odds I am willing to take, especially with these disposable guys out here. Now, all we got to do is kill the Milters, if I recall, and then dance around the other guy. He'll target, and it takes him half an hour to wind up a shot, and while he's winding up, you just move out of the way. Ooh, they have a Hellcat. And they have death acidifiers. Not with the Empire. Still got death acidifiers. Damn it, Tynan. You're just taking all the fun out of this. Nah, who am I kidding? Oh, like I said. Now, if you guys would all do me a favor and spread out just a little bit so that any blasts that come your way don't hit you, that would be great. And you guys could preferably target those milters. Oop, nope, nope, nope. Good in here. I don't know if this comes across, but we're not too worried about some of these guys having accidents. Perfect. Problem solved. And minimal damage to anyone of Ooh. Right, we should probably tend you. Can any of you guys tend? Yeah, we'll never do doctoring. Alright, we need that signal chip. And we'll grab the Diablos as well. We might as well... I mean, we're good recyclers. We'll take the lot. Well, while we're waiting for the next... Oh, damn it, I forgot to shoot that thing. And it's got malnutrition now, so it's not going to give us as much meat. Fine. Over here, we're putting down our geothermal generator, and we're putting in an awful lot of hidden conduit to go all the way back to base. The great thing about these now is, like, you can just wall them in out here, and normally the power wires, you got to worry about them and wall everything in. At some point, you will have to wall in around the outsides of the map and make a giant one, but for now, we're okay. How are our guests doing? Yep, still being filthy savages and dirtying up the place, and eating all of our food. To be expected. If a few of them had accidentally died in that last encounter, it might have saved us some time, but we might need them. Well, we probably are going to need them when this quest hits. When this quest hits, it's going to be difficult. Wait, as I was just clearing these off, I noticed Carlos is actually the grandson of Pseudonym here. What? Okay. That's small world, I suppose. Small rim. Alright, what do we got? This 8 components. Right, so once that's constructed and we get the conduits and finished, we're done there. We still have 459 steel left there. We haven't got around to smashing up these steel slag jugs. Namely because right now, Victor is currently working on crafting some of these, corsets, just so we can get them up to level 8. Once they get to level 8, we don't care about the corsets anymore. It's just, this is the best way to grind up their skill for now. New power source online. Excellent. Now, we want to start walling in this area. Actually, why are they not being repaired? Oh, everyone had a massive construction queue going on. Right, okay, that should be gotten around to now. I actually never hit okay to this, so, yeah, let's just pretend that didn't happen. 4 hours, cooldown 10 days. Yeah, grand. We'll get some animals that should hopefully keep our fridge stocked up for the next 10 days. Which reminds me, I should probably chop up some of the critters in here. Right, draw animals complete. Expect a herd of animals shortly. Excellent. In the meantime, if everyone would repair this place up, we want to get started on our next step, which is down here, where we're going to wall in our new crop area. Animal migration ostriches? Is this the thing? I don't think so, right? And also, you had a weapon. What were we going to give you? You had a Hellfire thingy. Hellcat rifle? Yeah, we'll give you a normal Hellcat rifle. That's the person that got a little bit injured. Wow, they're pretty quickly healed up. Fast wound healing. That would explain it. We're still getting quests in, but, like, look at this one. Glitter World Medicine Silver, or this pawn joins us who does not have bloodlust or psychopathy, so no thank you. So that's no use. Ghost Faces. What's this? Ooh, +3 honor. Now you're tempting me. Lost a scouting party to a pack of 48 man-hunting cougars. Well, yep, that sounds about right. He wants to draw the beast towards you to be killed to uphold his honor. The cougars will arrive 6 hours after you accept. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Expires 1.3 days. I do want that honor. That does seem like a very easy to do quest as well. I think we're going to take it. Kill box is open, and oh, mechanoid that can get dragged out of there. Yeah, I think a few grenades will take care of those quite quickly. And we've even got some extra people to help out. Sorry if there's a bit of noise in the background. It's just, it's lawnmower season over here. The sun started shining and, you know, all of those lawnmower people were just hiding in the long grass waiting for their chance to get us. Now, this quest. Yes, we did want that honor. Smirk, you will totally take that. It would take them up a level, but it should help out. Now we got about 6 hours before that stuff arrives, and in the meantime, we're improving our kill box. I think you see where we're going with this. Manhunter pack has arrived on schedule. Let's see. Yeah, accepted 6 hours ago. All we got to do is kill them. We get some Glitterworld medicine, some hyperweave, and a little bit of honor for Smirk. And what is these guys? Yeah. So it turns out that ritual we did, the only draw animals I saw were those 3 ostriches that showed up. That's pretty weak. I mean, 10 bioferrite for 3 ostriches is grand. It's just you can only do it once every 10 days. Not exactly a good way to sustainably get food. Which reminds me, I'm going to need a lot more food. Thankfully, we do have some incoming food here, but we're probably going to end up destroying all the food because of, well, our kill box is a little bit explodey. Also, we don't want to have to deal with the, the toxic smell of them. What's the speed of these things? The F5. We're not kiting these. We're just going to blow them into smithereens. And I'm also going to stick down more of these, whatchamacallem, moisture pumps. We need them. Reason being, there's areas here, that orange bit, that's soft sand you can't build on. I also have to fix the soft sand here, and the soft sand here is just, for the first time ever, we've got a bit of leeway in how many components, which we have 7 of. We have 7 components. We've just got a little bit of leeway in what we can do. Smirk is about to finish that area off there, and we are going to send over our troops for a little bit of a kill down. One thing we like to have here is someone with a view of this area. Help stop the animals piling up, or any of them, because they can see through here. Which reminds me, we should start getting the grenades on. Oh, I haven't installed the ground targeter mod yet. That's going to make things more awkward if any of the animals manage to actually pile up in there. And last one. Alright, let's see. This is a double boom box. What are you doing? Building limestone. Okay, go for it. Oh yeah, there's no getting out of that one. Damn it, ran straight down the middle and got through. Yeah, okay, fine. Oh. Like, even if they do make it through the gauntlet of grenades, they've got to face guys with machine guns on the other side, and where are you going? You're cleaning trash. That's fine. Actually, no, I'm slowly learning how this works. You are cleaning trash. That's grand. Oh man, there's actually some good cougars there. You know what? Doesn't matter. Yeah, see, look, you can see them popping in and out of each other back here. War machine. Why? Just no. Leave. Hide out in the hospital. Freaking muppet. I'm pretty sure the lifters will be along a bit as well. Okay. I think we'll skip this forward a bit. We all know how this is going to go down. Okay, I think we're done. Yep. Only corpses of the one left here. They'll bleed out in a bit. 5 cougars. Right. Excellent. Let's get everyone out of here. Anyone get any exposure to rot stink? Huh. No? Everyone's good. I think next time around what I should do is I should X out those doors so no one can pass through them. That would actually save a bunch of effort. Because I still have things trying to get in there and grab stuff and move things. And not my brightest moments, but hey. Equip your assault rifle there if you don't mind. And then we'll just let everyone back to work. Or we'll send a team out to kill that, then we'll go back to work. I don't know if this is a new feature or I'm just noticing it now, but when it comes to transport pods, I've already loaded up 5, 10, 15, 20 waste packs, but I haven't quite filled the pod. But you can click on set to load and then add more stuff to it. So it seems you're able to do things in batches. So we can now add on an extra 5 waste packs, which brings us up to the full 150 kilos. Nice. Now let's go annoy someone. Excellent. We're all loaded up. We're ready to launch. And I think we're going to launch them at... Wait a minute. Which one's which? These guys are all Yatkins. Toxin Slickers are Impids. Is there any Neanderthals? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Perfect. The Kibayashu Union. These guys, yeah, they hate us and they're Neanderthals. Love it. And they're tribals. This is perfect. Let's give them a gift. Now, that gift they will not appreciate. And they might, or should, do a retaliation. Yeah. Hopefully they do a retaliation. And if they do, we can hopefully find ourselves some new recruits. Oh, mission complete. How's Smirk doing on his needs? I've forgotten what it is to... from Yeoman, it's 5. What is it after that? 6 to get to... Acolyte? and we're going to need to get at least 2 night. Actually, wait, no. We already have 2 silent neuroformers. 1 more is 3, which we should get if we finish this quest successfully. If we fail the quest, well, we'll be dead, and it won't be a problem then now, will it? So that's 3. So we need to get 3 levels with Smirk, with the Empire, and once they've got 3 levels, we'll dose them with the last 3 neuroformers. That'll take them to level 6, and they'll be a full-on Psycaster. And we're putting in a few extra prison beds. Just because. This Carlos guy, the guy we're supposed to keep happy, the only thing he's unhappy about, nutrient paste meals, I understand. Minor pain, ow, that hurts. Oh, he has an aching gunshot, whatever. But where is it? Uncovered groin. The guy has an uncovered groin. Why? Why does he have an uncovered groin? He came with no pants. I suppose he is 13, right? Yeah, he's 13 years of age. You know what, just wear some pants, buddy. There you go. Does that get rid of it? Yep. And we can make him take off. They're actually 51%, so soon he's going to get the tattered debuff, but we can sort that out in a bit. In all the excitement, I forgot to take care of a few things. Analyzed no unreachable unreserved benches. Shit, I'm going to need to get you away from that for a second. That signal chip we got. Brandon's got to have a quick look at it. Oh, that's going to take them a minute. That should unlock the next level of tech for them. If we go in here and check their standard mech tech, you need one of those chips to unlock it, which is why we had to summon that robot thingy. That will unlock large mech gestator, mech commander helmet, when we can now build pikemen and scorchers. Done? Yep, done. And now that the analysis is finished, we can still use the chip. Perfect. I think that's actually required for building a few things, including some of the robots. Victor has finally hit crafting level 8. That means they're going to be taking over on the crafting of components for a long time to come. Oh, I turned off Brandon and never turned them back on again. Oh. That would explain why we're running out of components. I thought Brandon was just busy doing other stuff. Never mind. Oops. You know what, let's unsuspend that for a minute and suspend Victor. We'll let Brandon do some work for a bit. Just because they're a little bit faster right now. They've got crafting into 14, and we would really like to get some components because we want to start getting into hydroponics over here. This place is also going to be built in. 1 second, I just want to show the hydroponics builds. This is a sun lamp. Normally when you're doing hydroponics, it's because the temperatures outside are so cold, you have to roof over the area. There is also the plan that you could just make a greenhouse, as in if you have arable land, you can just make yourself a greenhouse, as in have the soil, plant the crops in it. You don't actually need hydroponics for that. And if you've got the soil for it, that's a far more efficient way to do things. However, if the area you're working with is too cold or too hot for crops, you can basically wall everything in and then temperature control it so you can grow stuff year round. This is the radius of it. It's actually been increased since the patch. 1 second. Turns out these 3 tiles here on each side now get enough light. They get 100% light. We're not sure if this is a bug yet or not, and these tiles here. So all of those tiles are now actually included in the radius, and crops will grow in them as normal. I'm not going to redo that because they may patch this out, so I'm just going to stick with the default, and I'm just going to assume that this is a bug, that they're eventually going to get rid of those extra areas. Hydroponics basins cost 100 steel and 1 component, so they're not that bad. The steel's a little bit expensive, but the components-wise, that's actually relatively cheap, and they cost 70 power to run them. And the thing is, let's say I place them down here, you can plant a variety of crops in them, but not too much. Heal root, which is good. You can also plant psychoid and hops, which is great, and smoke leaf, so you can get your drug fixes and your healing fixes. Unfortunately, you can plant potatoes, but that is pointless. You see, the thing is, the whole power of hydroponics basins is they have massive fertility. It's about 240%, I believe. I haven't looked it up in ages, which means you want something with fertility sensitivity. Potatoes do not. In fact, potatoes are only 70%, or was it 40% sensitive to fertility, which means they get less bonuses out of stuff. Rice is 100% sensitive to fertility. Unfortunately, you can't grow corn. So your only real crop choices are potatoes or rice. You can grow nutrifungus. Did not know. But its fertility sensitivity is even lower. But you can grow them in the dark, which is nice, but then again, you'd probably... Weird, I didn't know you could grow nutrifungus in those things. Anyway, getting away from it, yeah, you're just going to grow rice in these. Rice is what you're going to grow unless you're absolutely desperate. The thing is, how do you fit all of the hydroponics basins in here with the least amount of wasted space? Yeah, it gets tricky. There you go. However, you will notice that there's 4 tiles here on the outside edge that are not being used. It's unavoidable that you'll have to waste those 4 tiles. There's no way you can stick this together without wasting 4 tiles. However, what you can do is move things around a bit so that you have a little bit more flexibility. For example, having a space here is better because normally what happens is you have this whole area walled in and you want to roof it over. You need pillars in the middle to roof it over. So that's why you normally do something along these lines, and you move this stuff across and you move this guy up one. So now you've got 2 places to place them. You can also put down statues to help your workers and all that to make sure they're always in beauty. However, it gets a little bit trickier on the ends here. So what you normally end up doing is... And done. Now you have one there, and then you just repeat this the opposite side. And lo and behold, we now have 4 dots in the center. Thing is, if you look it up on the wiki, you kind of... Like, the thing is... whatever way you do these, you're always going to end up with 4 spaces. But if you look it up on the wiki, you kind of end up with this one, which looks a little bit suspiciously like it was very popular during World War II. But it's just, you sort of end up naturally floating towards one of those designs because, well, you need those 4 spaces in the middle for pillars and things. You can put them towards the edges if you want, but it really depends what your playstyle is. And having only 2 is also possible if you've built it up in a certain way. But generally, you like the flexibility of having 4 spaces in there just to dump down pillars, statues, done. And that's why these will always take on very similar shapes, no matter who designs them. It's been so long since I've seen a muffalo. I think my last playthroughs, none of them have actually involved areas where muffalos can show up. I miss the muffalos. They kind of look awesome. Next playthrough, there's got to be muffalos involved because it's been too long. Mech tech research completed. Yeah, whatever. It basically allows us to do a bunch of stuff. Problem with it, though, is you usually need to kill a bunch more robots to make it worthwhile. For example, if we go over to standard mech tech and we check, say, the bandwidth pack, this increases your mech bandwidth by +9. Requires 2 signal chips. So +9 bandwidth means you can control, well, 9 extra small robots. If you check Brandon right now, you'll see they have a bandwidth of 6. So that extra +9 would be quite handy. We could control a whole bunch more agri-hands, lifters. Agri-hands are basically farmers. Lifters are basically haulers. We've also built ourselves a clean sweeper, which goes around and cleans the place automatically. They're currently on the prowl. I should build 2 of those so that there's always 1 available and 1 charging type of thing. And that would be nice, but we're going to have to summon another Diabolus. In fact, let's see what it would cost to summon another Diabolus right now. If we summon that would take... We'd have to face 4 milters and 2 pikemen. It's actually not that bad. Huh, wait. The protecting Carlos threat is more important right now. Yeah, those guys are going to show up and it's going to be a double-sized mech cluster. I don't want to be facing both the Diabolus and the mech cluster at the same time, so I think we'll give it a few days. Yeah, well, we can wait a day or 2. And in here, well, there's a bit of a problem. That is buildable land. You can't build hydroponics on top of that orange stuff, so we're going to probably do our first hydroponics over here. And we're going to be putting down these boyos to start draining this area. Moisture pumps for the win. Well, yeah, It's just such an awkward, horrible map. It's just too much. Like, it's 20 degrees during the summer, which is great, but then it's minus what? It's -8 out there right now. Yeah, at nighttime it drops to about -20. We're going to need to put in an awful lot of heaters in here, which is going to cost an awful lot more components. Along with 1 component for every single one of those hydroponics basins. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a long while before we get them running up. And there's our pillar so that we can wall this place in, or roof this place in. Not enough. Not enough pillar, eh? Yep, we can fix that. Well. It is time to pay the piper. Oh, you can summon a War Queen now. I forgot about that. Never mind. That whole summon War Queen thing is to do with Brandon. What with them being the Mechanator, they can now summon the Lex level of threat. Because we've already done the Diabolus, they can... What? Oh, we need a mech band antenna to summon the War Queen. Yeah, we can make one of those. Cannot summon a Crippet onto it, no mech band dish. So we need a mech band antenna to summon the War Queen. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. For now, mech cluster has arrived. I presume this is the one... Does this say quest related? Ah, yep. View related quest. So it's going to be a little bit weird and screwy on the points values. 602 points from wealth, 419 total from pawns. Yeah. Adaption factor 1.09, 500% threat scale. 5,000 points. Okay, so we're halfway to the maximum size, or a little bit over halfway to the maximum size threat you can get. And where is this thing landing? All the way over here. Is there anyone outside? No, I think everyone's inside, bots and all. Oh. Yep, that could be a problem. Only 5 centipede gunners, 4 centipede blasters. Is that an incendiary one? And 2 centipede burners. 11 centipedes. Delicious. Just know it's going to be good times, eh? Yeah, we got 1 mech assembler that will produce scythers. Is that it? Wait a minute. Proximity activator. Activates in 0.4 hours. Proximity activator. Proximity activator. Proximity activator. Wonderful. Anything else going on here? Mech drop beacon. Oh, great. So the moment these guys activate, 4 mech drop beacons are going to activate, and God knows what'll come down with that. Some Scorchers, some Lancers. Good times. Good times. And by good times, I mean no. That's going to be hard to beat. However, we have Psychic Rituals. So, yeah. Also, that reminds me. Do we have any more toxic waste we can throw at those tribals? I mean, I've been throwing toxic waste at those tribals, and the hope is those tribals decide to attack us, and they can help us with this problem. In fact, if we've got more toxic waste, I'll throw it at the tribals to maybe encourage them to move a little bit faster. One quick draw Shamblers ritual. We're going to need them to help us out cracking this walnut. That's a lot of mech nut to go on run around. Yeah, and they've got a few. It's the centipedes that are the problem. There's just too many of them. I mean, 11 centipedes. That will be tricky. The turrets I don't care about, so long as no one goes near them for a while. Let me make sure that we don't have anything set to be hauled from anywhere near here. Nah, I think we're good for now. Okay, so we'll worry about the hydroponics in a minute. For now, we're still a little bit short on components. And everyone's doing a little bit of chanting. How's War Machine doing? They're just so cute. Rambled about the mockery of happiness. Chattered madly about sinister shadows. They're really coming into their own. Chattered haltingly about the harsh light of despair. Burke right now is aged all the way up to 15 and a half. That VAT is working wonders for them. Their crafting's already 5 in there. Right, rituals complete. Draw Shamblers should be along in a bit. I'm going to uninstall one of the drills because they're probably going to die in the ensuing chaos and fighting, so might as well make sure one of them comes back with us. You consuming nutrient paste meal. Yep, why don't you prioritize hauling that back as well. Okay, well, we've got this done, and those haulers are working magic. Like, I'm telling them to haul rocks from over here, and they actually do it in a timely fashion. I should expand the home zone to include our newest addition. Now, I've also sort of left this here because I think I'm going to extend the temple back there. We're probably going to need to expand that. How's everyone looking on the needs front? I think we should still be at moderate needs, yep. Moderate expectations despite our wealth. Yeah, wealth's getting a little bit out of control. Something to do with magically hiring 6 extra people plus Carlos. The Shamblers had the decency to appear nice and close to the robots. How many is here? 55. It's actually a pretty decent amount. Alright, so you guys are going to be our, well, meat attack shield. What's the time limit on this set to? Okay, the proximity activators are still doing their thing. So we need to get the Shamblers to wander in there. Shit! We ran out of shards. Reason being we had to repair those. God, I'm still angry about the loss of those shards. But, yes. We can, even though we've no shards for Prichet, I think we can do this quite nicely. We're going to use a sniper rifle on her, keep her as far away from these as possible. There's no real line of sight breakers. So we'll aggro those, then run past here. Make sure these are all still sleeping. And hopefully if the monsters want under there, it'll trigger them. If it doesn't, we'll get Prichet to fire off a shot. The moment those are triggered, though, we're jumping. We're just going to jump again, and we're going to let the Shamblers tank the damage. Now, once these guys are finished murdering them, they're probably going to be so aggro they're going to come for us. So we'll have to keep our kill box open and ready to rumble. And maybe I should make some extra EMP grenades. Oh, sorry, 6 components? We can't afford that. Okay, give me a minute to get everything set up. Timing. Pollution retaliation. Yep. Yeah, a group of Neanderthals have arrived. They're attacking to retaliate against you, dumping toxic waste outside their colony. Oh, come on, it was just a little scooch of toxic waste. A little bit of toxic waste never hurt anyone. 34 humans for the meat grinder, and another 23 humans for the meat grinder. Which one of you dumb shits is the fastest? Okay, you, get over there and close that door. Yes. You, close all of those doors. Everyone's already zoned to be inside, but we're just going to double zone everyone to make sure no one does anything stupid. Yeah, where were we? Oh, yes. We were making friends over here. Why is she moving so slow? Oh, it's during the day. Okay, I think we've got the lot of them. Cool. Outlander, some Hendar fleeing. Oh, yeah. Those ones down there. That is perfectly reasonable. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. That is absolutely deliciously beautiful. Don't do it. He did it. Whoa. Prichette. Jump! Nope, 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 nope. Jump! Lifterbot. Why, Lifterbot? Why? How? Oh. I didn't assign the bots to the home zone. That was very sloppy. Lifterbot. Excellent. Everyone quickly inside. Damn it. Are they going for the door? We need to get some people down here to repair. Yeah, those ones are in trouble. These ones have aggroed those ones. Yeah, this is going to be a mess. I would love to pay more attention, but unfortunately we've got to take care of these guys. This pollution retaliation doesn't tell you what they're doing, but this guy appears to be digging at steel door. And these ones are following that guy. We need some people to kill him so that he loses interest. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Well, this is the convenient location for everyone. What are you doing? Sleeping. You are grabbing a neural supercharge. We'll grab your neural supercharge. The rest of you... Let's get ready to rumble. Slow this down a wee bit. How did you kill the door that quickly? You two, get down here quickly. Prichette on the way. Excellent. Ugh, this is messy. I think we're going to have to open up the kill box again. Dump shit prime. Open that up, please, buddy. This has just gotten horrendously more messy. You get down here to help hold the door. Yep, right about there should be fine. Don't trust me. Yeah, you know what? Keep the MP grenades. Just keep them. Everyone else gets set up. In fact, I think... Yeah, we'll put all of those up front. We'll keep our people at the rear. Our people can go to the rear. Pawn sacrifice can go to front. Looks like some Neanderthals are fleeing. And this is... What are they doing down there? And could we maybe replace that door super quickly? Okay, this guy's going to go digging at the limestone wall. Dead. Never mind, that's not going to work, so we will cancel building that wall. Prichette, get back here. Yeah, go grab a proper gun, though. You've got a sniper rifle. We will equip you with heavy SMG and get back here. Other sleeper bots have decided to come here. Ooh, do any of you guys... Like, one of the reasons I also wanted to do this was I wanted a chance to pick up some new colonists. Psychopath? Promising? Crash Baby, Psychopath, can do cooking. Terrible at shooting, unfortunately. But, oh, Neanderthals. Yeah, Neanderthals are never going to be good at shooting. Cooking, social... I love that their passions are in the stuff that they've gotten nerfed. As a Neanderthal, they're nerfed on shooting, social, and intellectual. And their passions are in social, intellectual, and cooking. They're an outcast, even amongst their own kind. No wonder they're a psychopath. Alright, what do we got? We got Bloodlust Jogger. A Bloodlust Jogger sounds entertaining. What's your nature type? Natural focus. I'd like to grab a few natural Neanderthals and just turn them into battle mages. We can just get them worshipping at this tree. After a while, they'll be nice and high up. Ooh, I think we might capture Dove. I mean, I shouldn't be doing a recruitment drive right now while we're in the midst of, well, whatever this is. But, I mean, it's not the worst plan. We also have a tough teetotaler. No melee skills. I was thinking about turning them into a, whatchamacallit, another one of our little dipshits. Sorry, dumb shits. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, so we've got these guys coming along now. I've left the kill box closed. I'm not sure if I should, but I figure they'll aggro these guys first so we can leave this kill box closed until it's necessary. Don't trust me, he's going to stay over there. Everyone else is just going to pile on. We've got a good choke point. The walls probably won't last, but we don't care. Hauling steel to slate shelf. Nope. Clean sweeper. Nope. Lifter. Go for a wander. Now, Dove there. Hey, Dove. Anyone got a shock lance on them? Psychic shock lance ahoy. Okay, everyone hold fire. Excellent. Capture Dove if you wouldn't mind. That's one new recruit. Anyone else left alive that's worth taking? No, I think we'll leave it. We can always encourage more of them to come attack us anyway, so this is not like the end. This is just the beginning. So, capture them. We're going to want to get that guy out of the doorway, and we're going to want to replace that steel door as soon as we possibly can. How's it going over here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're getting their butts handed to them, and nothing has been done to these guys. They're pretty much unscratched. I was kind of hoping some of the shots would at least hit each other, but they're not even doing that. This isn't even a softening up. This is just a butchering. On the bright side, the smaller ones have been taken out. I'm pretty sure the Scythers are all gone. That just leaves the Lancers. There was 3 Scythers. Okay, never mind. Oh, there's another one over there. Great. Oh, the Arconexus quest has become available. Is that because we've just become too rich? Still at moderate expectations, but yeah, I'm imagining all the stuff currently dropping in the map is causing problems. Now, we're going to move these bodies out of the way, finish and repair the walls, and then... Yeah, these guys are so slaughtering each other. Well, we'll let them finish off with what they're doing. I love the way the Shamblers don't care about being on fire. They still just keep going. Hey, War Machine! Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to uninstall these things while we've got the chance. Oh, great, there's the Grazer coming. Dumb shit, gonna need you up here real soon, buddy. Give me a second, but War Machine, what did you get? Night Owl, great memory. Tough. Body Purist, kind, no chat. I'm sorry, but tough, it's gotta be. Let me have it just double check. Night Owl, no thank you. Great memory, always useful, but if you're nimble and tough, you know you're going to be punching the bejesus out of things, especially with psychically hypersensitive. Nimble, tough, psychically hypersensitive is basically the trifecta of melee brawler killer. Body Purist, no thank you, and kind. Not in this colony. I don't think kind's going to work in this colony. Melee skill is already maxed out. What else are we going to give you? I think we'll double down on medical. I like a brawler medic. You can bring them along on missions and they can heal people. Constructor as well, because you always need more constructors. We've got 2 dedicated crafters right now, so... Yeah, constructor, some medical, they'll help us expand, tough. I'm really tempted by going a double passionate plants, but I think it's a waste. So crafting is always useful, so we'll grab that as well on them. Perfect. Well then, kid, you're gonna need some clothing. There should be a bunch lying around for you. Once Burke's out of the growth vat, you can pop in. Burke is already 15. Actually, they are... 15 years, 39 days old. Once they hit 18, we'll pop them out. The age rate in this thing is amazing. Like, think about it. They went in when they were 13 and 0. Now they're 15. War Machine was 12 and a half by the time they went in there, and it's only aged half a year. It's nuts how quickly you can age them up, so long as you can keep feeding them the nutrients required. Which reminds me, we're running out of meat in here. No. We've got to worry about this. We'll worry about the rest later. Let the games begin. And that's... Very good, okay. We're going to be taking a slightly different tack this time round. Is everyone set up? Yeah, you're all set to fire. Everyone's set to fire. Good. Actually, you might want to come around here. It's just, this straight line here has more potential for shooting, and I'd prefer to have more people in there. And here is where things get problematic. Oh, that's bad. Nope, never mind. He's stunned now. Oh, excellent. Stay in the center. Oh, God. Stun grenade. Okay, one more stun grenade. Yes. And another. Oh. This is actually working out a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, I think this guy's adapted. Pretty sure he has. Yeah, he's adapted. Okay. We run. Thing is, if a centipede burner adapts, we're dead. So there's 5 centipede gunners in there. 1 centipede burner. 39% hit point. Okay. Everyone, you... equip heavy machine gun and run. And how did I forget there was 2... fine. It's fine. It's just me being sloppy. Shit. Head out the door, like right now. We might have to leave a sacrificial lamb behind. It's got to be dumb shit. Yeah, dumb shit prime has died before. They can die again. We should be able to rebuild them. Yeah, 20 twisted meat and bioferrite. We've got plenty of twisted meat in these trees over here, so yes. Now, let's get everyone running. If I had have done this right, I could have got everyone to escape, but I didn't do it right, did I? I need Prashette outside right now. Prashette, go, go, go. Oh, did not expect dumb shit to do that. You know what? Leave that door open. Dumb shit. Oh, great. Dumb shit's not able to control themselves. Okay. You're grabbing your guns. You're all heading down here. We're going to close that door behind you. Prashette, where are you? Okay, she's on her way out the door right now. Go, 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 go. Philippe, get back up here, buddy. Oh, she's about to hit the door. Perfect. Close it, close it, close it. And everyone lives. Or should they? Yep. Should be it, that should be it, that should be it. Oh. Okie dokie then. Now that guy's probably going to hammer on the door. But so long as everyone moves in here, even if he breaks through the door... Even if he breaks through the door, they should all now go after Prashette. Right? They'll figure something out. Okay, Prashette. Start running that way. You guys, let's see what your range is. Oh, yep, it's going to be time for musical circles again. Everyone in? Yeah, everyone's in. Well, and this is where we go back to the old tried and true of kiting them. We've actually managed to thin down their numbers and injure them like a whole bunch, like a whole host of these have been absolutely shredded by grenades. In fact, most of them are injured. There's the only fully healthy one. Pikemen, they're a problem. They can actually outrange us. So we need to stay away from the pikemen or lure the pikemen to a doorway and then pop out the doorway and shoot them. Once the pikemen are dead, the rest should fall in short order. Even the charge lance can't outrange the sniper rifle. And they're moving at like 1.2. So yeah, now it's time to kite him. Prashette was kept out of the fight specifically so she could get food, sleep and recreation all maxed out. And she's got one insanity lance charge, which I said we was on that guy. Kill that centipede gunner. Makes our lives an awful lot simpler. Everyone else is so badly injured. Or we could pop out, close the door, repair the kill box, repeat. I don't think these guys would stand a second tangle in there. That might work. 1 second while I close a few doors and make sure our people don't try anything too stupid. Downside, don't trust me lost a lung. Ow. Also, the toe is gone. Didn't we get some lungs? No, I'm pretty sure I sold the lungs off. We got some lungs from the underground, but we sold them. Never mind. Damn it. We can get them another lung. We've got potentials. Yeah, we'll give everyone a negative moodlet bonus. We're not so happy with organ harvesting around here. Oh, it's their first extant statue. Philippe got an extant statue for the first time. This piece bears a depiction of Philippe adding surface detail to a large sculpture with a gleam in her eye. 5 farmers gaze in awe. This portrayal relates to Philippe completing a work on the large sculpture on the 8th of September. Right, so they made their most extant statue was a commemoration of them making a statue. Yep, they're an artist, all right. All right, we will head down this way. Oh, great, they're breaking that shelf. Well, yeah. What was meant to happen is I was supposed to have Prashette outside. Then what we would do is we'd run away, close both those doors behind us, and then they would basically go, nope, nothing in here, and then they would reverse back out the kill box and come after Prashette. And she would then kite them around the place and kill a lot of them. But that is not what happened. I didn't have Prashette out the door in time. I got distracted in all the hot and bothered mess of it, a lot of it. You guys go take care of yourselves. Ooh, bleeding out in 12 hours. What's that? Gunshot to the head. I am so lucky no one's died yet. They really should have. Someone got shot in the head by a charge lance and didn't die, which is honestly a bit shocking. Here they come. Oh. Back inside. Everyone back inside. Everyone back inside. Everyone back inside. Quick, 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 quick. And done. Come on. I suppose he's super slow, so it's going to take him forever to get there anyway. Nice. Okay, now we just got to make sure we repair the door. Well, okay, Brichette's over here, and I'd like to speed this along a bit, so we're going to do a little pop-out here and try and take out this centipede real quick. Ooh, yeah, there's going to be a lot of shots. Oof. Good tanking. Good tanking. Rest of you pop out there real quick. How's Brichette doing? Yep. Keep running, actually, maybe. Up here. And this guy should be dead very shortly. Excellent. In fact, those two are isolated as well. One of them's got a fire launcher, but if we could grab those, it'd make... You know what, I'm just going to cut all this out. This is basically just a case of we're going to dissect them, slice them into tiny little pieces, and then kill them. In fact, right now, we could probably just go back to the kill box. By the time all of them dribble in, we'd be able to slaughter them quite handily. This guy's getting slowed down as well. Every time a sniper bullet lands on him, slows him down just that little bit more. He's down to 1.34. What are you guys at? 1.2, 122. Yeah, they're all drastically slowed. I should probably just do a quick repair in the kill box and kill everything. Okay, ready for round 2. Greatly weakened enemies approaching. I think, yep, 75% is the highest hit points on any of them. That's the only one that's going to give us real problems. Flamer's dead. Charge Lancer, no. Oh, yeah, excellent. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Stunned, excellent. Excellent. Dead, dead, dead. You guys gonna come forward? This is the toughest one so far. And stunned. Excellent. Now that guy should be able to shoot from the back. No, never mind, you can. So this guy had the 75%, he is now finished. The rest of you should all be done quite shortly. You know what I need? Rotational kill boxes. Have 2 of these kill boxes set up, like a double boom box, and then say over here another double boom box. Say 2 double boom boxes, and then you can rotate them from one to the other, or maybe even 3. Still gotta watch out for those though. You've been real lucky so far. I don't think one is it, or has it? Actually, I'm not sure. And we're done. That just leaves Inferno guy, which I'm thinking a couple of dumb shits can run him down. There's only 1 of these left. Oop, oop. He got it off. He got off his fire attack. Never mind. And he's dead. Right, all we got left over here is... I think it's a couple of turrets. Actually, 3 turrets. So, 3 turrets and a mech high shield. Intercepts aerial projectiles. Recharges in one... Yeah, yeah. I say we could wipe this out. We can use the support characters over here that we don't care about. We should probably let them get some sleep first, but then, yeah, first thing in the morning, go take care of those guys. Now begins the rather slow and arduous process of killing off the last of the turrets. I've turned on the range notifier so you can see how far they reach, and then what we do is you just use smoke. Turrets cannot shoot through smoke. They cannot target anyone in smoke, so you just smoke up the area. And if the turrets are definitely coming from just one direction, then what you can do is, you know, smoke up one area, and say if we came from down here, we could probably launch a smoke thing up here and then run through it, but even then, if you miss it for a split second, if you're outside the smoke for just a second, they will shoot you. It's very frustrating. So you kind of just end up doing this where you're... Nope, that's actually a terrible shot. Put it right there if you wouldn't mind. And we'll put you two right about there. Perfect. We'll put the rest behind you, and then you just keep hopscotching. They'll be able to start shooting that turret soon, and once they're all dead, that ends the... Well, that'll end the threat, and we'll actually get a little bit of a mood bonus out of it. Ah, excellent. Defeated mech cluster, +4 mood for 10 days. I'll take it. What we want to do here is immediately claim that and deconstruct it. Reason being, that'll give us a shield core, which you can use to make a low shield pack. Shield pops are just... They're amazing. The mech drop beacon, yeah, all this stuff can be deconstructed. You guys, everyone back to work. Oh, and a shard showed up. That shard must have been from the summoning we did of all those shamblers. Excellent. We actually had 0 shards left. I think I'm going to spend that on Prichette and get her a death whatever thing so she can't die. Or death resurrection so she can buy back from death. And that's hydroponics researched. Perfect. Now we can build up those hydroponics if we had the components to do it. And we'll grab the shield while we're here so we can build that low shield pack. We managed to get ourselves a shield core over here, though I'm not sure we have enough space in storage. I have not sorted the storage even a little bit. And since people were getting bad hats, I decided to get rid of the human leather ones and replace them with Thrumbo fur tail caps. They're not perfect, but they've got sharp protection of 47%. They give wonderful insulation versus the cold. So during the winter we can wear those. We should probably get something heavier for during the summer months, though. Out of pure curiosity, I want to use the transmute steel function of this guy, just to see what it actually does. Now, it seems to transmute... Right. Huh. It seems to transmute something at random, but... That's actually pretty cool. 75 steel into 75 plasteel. We don't actually need the plasteel. In fact, we have too much plasteel. Which reminds me, we can move all the plasteel over to these shelves. I'm using this to store all our raw resources like steel, blocks, that kind of stuff, to free up a little bit more space in here for the things we're trying to not lose. I should probably put the bioferrite out there as well. One thing I really, really want to do is do a death refusal ceremony on Prichette. Basically, she keep getting put at risk, and I would like to make sure she has like a redo if things go wrong. Downsides, with the current quality, the target skills will also be reduced by 20%. Basically, she's going to use 20% of her skills. Bit of a problem, but that's... I mean, she's got a 20 in intellectual. Fine, she'll lose 2 points. And she loses a couple of points in construction, but I'm okay with that, so long as she's a little bit less damageable. Then, after that, you see, the thing is, we've still got this quest going on. So the shuttle's in array for 4.8 days. I was thinking, there's this place out here. It's got 2,000 wood and 21 people. Oh, it's risky, but we could pretty much send out our entire team. We've got these 6 here. So we have 2 people behind to hold grenades. Maybe 1 dumb shit as well. Actually, no, it's too risky. Instead, what I think we'll do is to spend their usefulness. I mean, we're feeding them. We might as well use them for something. I was thinking we could do another mech. In fact, I want to do another Diabolus, and I would like to do a War Queen. The reason I want to get the War Queen so badly, it unlocks high mech tech, and high mech tech gives you access to the paramedic. Paramedic is basically a doctor, but it's a mechanical doctor that can't be infected. So, if you do get one of those metal horrors infecting your colonists, you always make sure the paramedic, the robot paramedic, does all the tests on the subjects, because that way you're sure that they can never actually be infected or give you the wrong results. Oh, and as well as that, there's no point doing a check on Don't Trust Me just yet, even though they're completely new. Reason being, if a metal horror is infecting them, it won't tell you until the metal horror drops flesh, until the event is actually triggered. So basically, the metal horror doesn't exist right now, and never will until, well, Randy decided it exists. At that point, he'll pick someone to get it based on whether or not they got struck by certain things or have certain backgrounds. And yeah, Prichette lost 2 of her levels in intellectual, but that's okay, and she lost 1 level in construction. Well, she now has death refusal, meaning she can come back from the dead. That is absolutely perfect. And I'm thinking this is a good point to make the cut. We got lots of productive stuff done, though not many days passed. I mean, we're 168 days into our playthrough. Burke has been in this all day and has only gotten, what? They've gone from 13 to 16 and 17 days old. War Machine is, well, yeah, they're going to be... Once we can get them enough, we're going to have to get them up with the Empire as well. Once we finish maxing out Smirk. Smirk shouldn't take too much longer. A couple of more missions with the Empire to get them honor. All they need is 13 honor total, and they already have 5? Yeah, that should be pretty handy. Once they've got 13 honor, boom. We can load them up with the other 3 newer formers we're going to have around the place. And then all of the rest of our points will go into War Machine. And this new recruit over here, assuming we get to recruit them in time, they're a Neanderthal, which means, okay, they've got a 50% negative to all of their learning. But that's okay, because we're only going to train them as melee. We're only going to use them for Silex. So they're going to come down here and they're going to worship at this tree all day, every day. That will be their only purpose. And we're going to level them up that way. In fact, I'm thinking we'll get 2. So we'll get a second one of these guys and we'll just let them work on the Silex. At the same time, we're going to work up the mech, so we're going to have silent guys, we're going to have mech guys, we've got a vampire already, and then, once we've got the hydroponic sorted, I want one hydroponic thing sorted, then we're going to provoke the monolith. I haven't provoked it yet because I kind of want to have some options, and right now it's just, we're sort of scrambling by. I mean, we could ditch your wealth an awful lot more, hire a lot more people or something like that, but I kind of like being... well, getting hit by stuff like this and you have to think about it. Someone described it like it's more like a chess match where you have to like think about how you're going to react to each one and how you're going to use each item you've got on you, as opposed to just line people up in a line and just start blasting away. That doesn't appeal to me quite as much as making things just that little bit trickier. You have to maybe work a little bit harder. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.